coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Hey man, shout out to everybody out there on the scene. Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, mm, mm. We out here, man. 33 years of prison stories. Salute, salute, salute. Big love, man, to everybody who showed up at the meet and greet, man. Everybody who made it special. Everybody who came, man, looked good, looked special. Man, it was a great event, man. I had a great time. Everybody looked beautiful. Everybody looked sharp. It was fun, fun, fun. It's only going to get bigger. It's only going to get better. And I appreciate every one of y'all, man. Everybody who showed up, everybody who participated, everybody who donated, everybody who just was there, man. It was a beautiful thing. It's a memory that I'll never forget. And I just want to thank everybody for showing up, man. Big love, man. On to the next one, bigger and better. DC, we coming. Salute, salute, salute. Shout out to Solidified Designer, man, who hooked me up with this nice merch too. Appreciate you, champ. Yeah, man, just seeing all the faces out there was a beautiful thing, man. It was really nice being able to put some faces with some of the names was great, and even seeing some of the people that I did time with, man, which brings me to this video. I'm just want to do this for y'all right fast. Just think about Star, man. I seen Star there. He came down, man. He showed up. He showed out, and it was a beautiful thing just to see him what he doing now out here on the street. No doubt in my mind he was gonna do well, but he doing way, way better than expected, man. He working, he grinding, he's doing his thing, man. He done settled in, he found him a good woman, and he living his life, man. So shout out to Star, man. So it takes me back, man, to when I first met Star, man. When I first met Star, it was with Dirty, my people's Dirty, man. Star was his best friend. I met Star. Star was a solid dude. He was quiet, low key, low spoken, just work out all the time. He had zero vices. He don't smoke, he don't get high, he don't drink, he don't cuss, he don't do nothing. He just work out. He just was a good dude. But he had to survive, so he doing things in penitentiary that we do in penitentiary. He hustling, he loan people this, that, and the third. If some drugs touch his hand, he'll sell it, flip the money, because when you locked up, man, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. One thing for certain and two things for sure. You gotta be able to eat. You gotta be able to eat. And a lot of dudes hustle in the penitentiary because they don't want to put the burden on their family to keep sending money because their family ain't do nothing wrong to get locked up. We did. So you try, if you a man, you try not to lean on your people like that. Even if you got people that'll help you, even if you got people that love you and is gonna supply for you and do for you, you still try to do for yourself. That's part of being a man. And so Star used to hustle, he used to do his thing. And being that he was quiet and low key, this the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? Some people may take that as being weak or soft, even though he was cut up. He physically fit all the way around the board, And dudes would take that for weakness though sometime, man. So, Star used to get mad, and man, it was a sight to see when he get mad, man. Cause he gonna say stuff like, man, hey, he think I'm playing with his tail, man. I ain't playing. Whereas the average dude would say, "Oh, he think I'm playing with his ass. I ain't playing with him. I'm gonna f him up or whatever." Star might say, "Oh, he think I'm playing with his tail. I ain't playing though. I'm telling you, he don't pay my money. I'm gonna hurt him, yo. I'm gonna hurt him for real, yo." I used to just trip out off of him, man, when I first met him because I wasn't used to that. You know what I'm saying? I done been around some Muslims, and a lot of Muslims they don't cuss, but they use other different words as well. So they just to keep from a cuss. But Star was just natural. He was just all natural. You know what I'm saying? He won't faking. He won't doing nothing. This is what he do. He was a vegetarian. He ain't eat no meat. So he eating all this stuff that I just make me feel like, make my stomach hurt thinking about it. beans, 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 beans. He eating beans with everything, man. You know, so yeah, but he was an all around good dude, and you learn dudes, especially at this time. I had been there in a while, so I know dudes. I know character, and I knew he was just a good dude. So I can remember when the situation came around about the phone situation. You know, him and Dirty was trying to make a play, and they all on the phone. And this is one of them videos I talked about it, and I'm right there with them. And I'm like, man, y'all better, watch what y'all saying on the phone, man. That don't get y'all late. And they was like, yeah, I know, but we ain't no other way, you know what I'm saying? But we using code words. I said, man, them people don't care nothing about that. They gonna take that and make it out to what they want it to be. Cause they listening to the phone calls. That's a known fact. They listening to the phone calls. So they'll take what they heard and make it what did you want, and they give you a charge for conspiracy to this to that because it happened to me on the same institution years prior. So I'm trying to let them know. Then the light bulb moment came when Dirty said something about, man, yeah, we need a cell phone. You know, if you go back and watch the video, that's how it went, and I ended up getting a cell phone. So I can remember when I got it, and now, I done went down there and had to let Dirty show me how to cut it on and this, that, and the third. But once we got it up and running, I remember asking Star, do he need to use a phone? And he was like, nah, I'm good, yo. I'm good. I ain't really got nobody to call. You know what I'm saying? But my mom, and then she gonna be wondering how I'm calling like that. And I ain't trying to worry her, so nah, I'm good, so you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, well, you can use it whenever you want. Cause only person that knew I had the phone at the time was him and Dirty. Only people, even my celly ain't know. I'm playing past my celly. Cause I'm that paranoid, So I can remember, man, I mean, maybe months and months later, about 6, 7, 8 months later, Dirty ended up going home. So by this time, me and Star, we cool. We cool. That's my dude, man. He a real dude. He a solid dude. We meal up at night. We eat. We talk. We chop it up. We work out some. I used to cut his hair when he had hair. He had hair at the time. Things like that. I met his family in the visiting room, you know what I'm saying, which was beautiful thing, man. He had a good family, man, brother, sister, mom. They held him down. Star came to prison when he was 16 years old. You know what I'm saying? So they held him down. They looked out for him, was always there for him, right? So, like I say, we used to chop it up a lot. Um, he used to ask me for advice and everything, man. I remember he had a female that liked him, man. He didn't know what to do. He was scared, and that's what you're gonna be. You're gonna be nervous, nervous about, dealing with them female COs, because if they get mad or they get angry, then it's a wrap. It's all gonna fall on you. It ain't nothing you can say that's gonna get you out of it. You're gonna be late. You know what I'm saying? But Star, he just was a stand-up dude, man. He was always a stand-up dude. Um, I remember, man, his celly, man, he had a celly, and his celly was obviously he was a sneaky gunner. He gunning, but he don't, you know what I'm saying? He don't let nobody know. If you sneaking and gunning, or if you ain't a known gunner and you sneaking and gunning, messing with these females, these COs, ain't nobody gonna know until you get caught. And then they gonna be like, I ain't know he was into that. Or did he do it, or did he didn't do it? Or is she lying on him, or is she ain't? Because females will lie on you in there too. They might just don't like you. You get smart with them and say something slick to them or whatever. They'll put a charge on you with anything. Because like I say, anything they say is gonna be law. So they was in there one night. I guess they was coming around for the late night count, and Star won't tripping about the bottom bunk. He was supposed to be on the bottom bunk, but he preferred to be on the top, right? So he had let his celly had the bottom. So evidently late at night when Star sleep, the CO female come around doing a round, and the dude on the bottom, and he gunning her. So she see it, she don't say nothing. She go to the people, write a charge. During this time, they won't immediately locking you up for gunning. So she write the charge. They come back the next day. They try to get started charge because he assigned to the bottom bunk. It's nighttime. They just put the flashlight in there. She put the flashlight in there. She saw something she wasn't expecting to see. She made a note, bottom bunk, woo, 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 gave the charge. Started like, oh, nah, yo. Nah, yo. And if you know Star, the way he talked, Star was like, hey, yo, it's crazy, yo. They gave me a gunning charge. He said, "You, man, Becky, man, you know I don't do no stuff like that, man. You know I ain't into that, man. So it's my celly, man, because I supposed to be on the bottom bunk, but you know I prefer the top, so he got the bottom. So you know he must have been gunning the bro, man, while I'm asleep, man. He said, man, I don't know, man. He got to take that charge, man. He got he got he got to take that charge, right? So it's a double edged sword because you asking a dude to admit that he done wrong, and in the penitentiary, everybody gonna claim innocent, innocent, innocent. So, but if he don't admit that it was him, he really putting Star on Front Street. So Star said, I confronted him. I told him, look, yo, you gotta take this charge, yo, because you know what I'm saying. I can't have this. I can't have this on my jacket. I can't, nah. And he was like, the dude was like, man, you gonna beat it because it won't you though. Star like, no, you got to tell him it was you. He's like, man, I can't tell people it was me, man. Why you got to do that, yo? Hey, yo, you got to do that. So he coming to me, let me know if he don't take the charge, man, and they come try to lock me up or take me to the camp, I'ma hurt him, yo. So I was like, I know he my celly, yo, but hey, yo, Bank, hey, yo, for real, I'ma hurt him though, yo, cause I don't want, I can't have that on my jacket, though. I can't have it, yo. I'ma hurt him, yo. And I'm telling him, man, you gotta go to the people for the end of the day. So if you don't go, I'm hurt him, yo. So he let me know. I'm like, man, you done told. He said, I told to him. He had like he don't want to do it. But he should have thought about that when he was in there playing with himself, yo. And I don't like that anyway, yo. I'm up here asleep. You down there playing with yourself. So like, just let me go talk to him, man. Let me holler at him, you know. So he was like, yeah, yo, cause I mean, yo, you ain't gotta talk to him, baby, yo, cause it's like, yo, man, if he don't, yo, I'ma hurt him, yo. So it was crazy, but dude ended up taking the charge. He in there with Star. He know Star humble. He know he ain't really about that drama, but he know dudes like that when they get to that physical part, oh, they gonna put some work in. And he knew it, so he ended up taking the charge. You know what I'm saying? Woo, 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 woo. And then Star was like, man, you think I was wrong though, telling him to take the charge? Because he did it, you know what I'm saying? But ain't like I'm telling on him or nothing, but because he did it, he's supposed to man up. You know what I'm saying? I said, you was dead in the right, yo. You ain't telling people he did it. You told him to make him tell the people he did it. So you did the right thing. You know what I'm saying? He said, oh no, I won't tell the people, but if they would come lock me up, I just was gonna take off on them, yo. Just gonna take off on them right there, yo. But they come to lock me up. So that's just the type of dude he was. He was always an upfront dude. He was always solid. Like I told you, I remember the one time he had the situation with his partner. He had a dude that was cool. They had the plug getting that cologne in. Cologne was big in prison, man. It was real big just because of the smell of the prison is so pungent. It's just so nasty. People use that to make, incense and make their cells smell good. Use it, put it on themselves, try to be all random COs smelling good or whatever the case may be. But most of it was used for incense to make the cell smell better, and they charged the arm and the leg for that joint. So if you had the plug to get it in, you was like that because they only sold like 2 colognes on the commissary in a bottle that was like $6 and it wasn't nothing. It was some Calvin Klein or some. It was garbage, right? It won't really anything. So if you would get some commodity oil in or cologne in, man, they was selling that stuff for like, man, $25, $50 a gram, a dram or whatever they used to call it. It wasn't a gram, it's called a dram. It was something like that, but it was a little too smaller than a chapstick bottle. But they was killing them, so they had the plug. So I remember when the plug got tore off, the dude that had the main plug was getting it, but he was star partner. So then she was bringing in so much, she had recruited another female CO to bring it in, and the other female CO was bringing it in, but she was giving it to Star. So it was like Star and her was connected just for the money. You know what I'm saying? So when dude got tore off and his girl got tore off, they started looking at her, and she got away. So when she got away and everybody else locked up, Star approached her because the money was so good and asked her to keep on doing it. Then we can make the money. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take care of you. It's the same thing. They gone, so we could just keep going. She was so nervous, thought Star was trying to set him up. She go tell on Star. So they come lock Star up, saying that he propositioned the officer to, you know what I'm saying, to do something illegal. And Star was like, word, word, yo, that's what she say, yo. He's like, yeah. So they was really like, well, what do you got to say about it? Because they knew she was involved, but they couldn't prove it. So now she pointing the finger at somebody saying they trying to corrupt her. They was really wanting Star just to say, nah, this is what she was doing when they was with the woo the woo. Star ain't even do it, man. He was like, nah, that's what she say then. That's what it is, yo. And he went to jail. You know what I'm saying? He took it on the chin. You know what I'm saying? Took it on the chin. He could have crossed her out and, you know what I'm saying, saved himself. But real dudes is locked up. You already know. If you know what you get involved with when you get involved with. You know as a CO, you know what's going on. Even though she helping you, even if she cross you, is lines and some penitentiary stuff you got to understand. I still can't tell because it's still making me a snitch. You know what I'm saying? It's still making me look like I told. And then everything good always goes bad. If it didn't, it would always be good. So he knew that. So when the time came for it to go bad, he ain't turn around and say, oh yeah. He looked at it like, well, I ate off for a good time, and now it's the end of my run. And I took it on the chin. He did that, went to jail, had that charge, went through all that, came right back out. And she even tried to befriend him and talk to him and be nice and stuff. I was like, man, ain't that crazy, yo? I ain't got nothing to say to her, yo. She tried to cross me out. And then she tried to be friends and tell me why she did it, because she was under investigation and she didn't want to lose her job. I don't want none of that. Yo, you let me you took me down. Now you trying to talk to me. So he basically just left her alone, man. But I say all that, man, just to say how solid of a dude he was, man. He always been that way. And then when it came down to my situation, you know, a year or something, whatever it was later, when they came and locked me up, because the kitchen man, with his retarded self, doing what he did to the CO, and they came and they was just shocked, you know, because a lot of times dudes just don't go off and take off on a female CO. So when they do that, they try to really drag us to let it be known like this would have happened if y'all even get this in y'all mind that y'all think y'all gonna be doing this type of stuff to a female. And they drag the whole part. They sometimes they try to drag the whole building. But it was our part in particular, so they was down on everybody. So now the more the focus is on me because I was his celly. But I ain't got nothing to do with it. So they was down on me, man. They ended up locking me up for investigation, man. I ain't had nothing to do with it, don't know nothing. They went in and got the other dude, Man T, because then they get all these notes from these hot, scared jokers that owe me money, owe Man T money. Me and him probably was getting the most money in the block through store box, him through drugs. So they locked both of us up for investigation, say we running the pod and we need to be investigated, woo, woo, woo. So I had the phone at the time, so I got the bam of the phone. Now I'm stuck. I don't even trust my celly at all. So I bam the phone, do. I end up getting in touch with Star, letting them know, man, you got to get over there and get that phone, dog. I got that phone in that cell. Because like I say, at this time, I'm probably one of the only jokers on the compound with a phone. So I'm trying to let him know he don't even sleep in my block now. He got moved to the other side because the female like him and gave him a job at nighttime. So opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So he had to get over there. So now, but we adjacent to each other. I'm in this block, he in that block. I can still see him every day on the rec yard or go to the back and talk to him. So the mission that he got now in order to get the phone, because even when I get out of jail, I may not even go over that side no more. They may put me on a whole nother side, which they eventually did. But we thinking ahead, they may put me on the other side because of the accusations alone, and they won't put me back over there. So I'm stuck because the phone over there. Man, I tell her where it's at. I said, look, man, I tell her where the bam at. I said, you gonna have to get over there. By now, it's 2 other people occupy the cell. So he gonna have to go over there unauthorized early, get caught over there, he can go to jail for that. He gonna have to go over there, holler at the dudes in the cell, get them to let him go in the cell while they ain't in the cell with all of their property in the cell, and look through the cell and find what he looking for. He got to say, you know, my brother was in here, man. He left something in here. I got to go get it. They tell me, man, I ain't nothing in here, man. We been in here for a little minute. Ain't nobody in here. Ain't nothing in here. Oh, it's in there, but I know where it's at. But I need to go get it, man. And y'all need to get out so y'all can't see where it's at. You know what I'm saying? How you do that? You know what I'm saying? That's a mission impossible by itself. That's some Tom Cruise stuff. But he pulled it off. He get the phone. I remember I ended up getting the kite. Said, man, he got the phone. So I'm like, oh man. And it was crazy because it was a female that was coming to see me at the time. I even gave him her number or vice versa, and they was in touch with each other. So that's how we was communicating. He could call her and tell her. So when I called later on at night from his segregation or whenever chance I got the phone, she relayed me the message from him. So it was crazy, man. But all of that to say, man, you meet certain dudes in prison that's solid and they stay solid, man, and you build friendships that'll last a lifetime. That's why me and him still friends out here on the street to this day, because of the bonds that we built in the trenches when things was going on, when we was thugging it out, trying to survive, trying to live, trying to, you know what I'm saying, make things happen for ourselves. You find out who's who. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, he went and got that joint. Then we had to do the Mission Impossible again. When I get out, I'm on the other side. I got to come all the way to another building when they call it school call, work call, program call. I got to sneak to another building, get the phone, and come back. Because I can't go to no program. When you get called for programs and you go out of unit, it's called out of unit movement. You out of bounds. If you get caught anywhere out there, not only you gonna get a charge, you going straight to jail, and they gonna give you an escape charge. They gonna say you was trying to escape because you was never supposed to leave, doing that call, because this is specifically for people that's in a program or going to a class. So when you get over there, you gonna have to report to that class or report to that program. If not, you running around on the other side of the yard that you don't supposed to be in. Then count time come, you can't get back. You stuck. You get an escape charge. So my plan was to go over there, him come over there, cop the phone, try to come back, say, oh man, why you coming back? They won't even let you come back. No, what did you do? I left my ID. They're not gonna let me in class or program without my ID. Normally, they will ask you, well, what's your name and what program was you going to? And if they check that alone and your name ain't on there, you cook right there. They gonna shake you down. They might find the phone. Or they're gonna call the watch commander and say, look, caught a dude trying to go over here saying he was going to program, tell me he left his ID. He ain't even on the list. You going to jail. See what I'm saying? So everything had to work right for us for this to happen. He had to try to get back. I had to try to get back. So it's a chance. I'm gonna get locked up. He gonna get locked up. Neither one of us got locked up. We got away with it. And yeah, man, I see. Yeah, that's a real live soldier, man. That's my brother. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother. He kept the phone. He ain't let nobody use the phone. Ain't nobody know he had the phone. He's just a solid dude, man, and you don't meet that many, man. So he one of them jokers, man, that I really, really mess with. And for to see him come home and do well, man, it just warms my heart, man. Good brother. I wish him nothing but the best. Definitely my brother for life. But yeah, man, I can remember, man, when me and Star was taking them chances, man. But I couldn't trust nobody else on the compound at that time to do that. Not one person. So the phone just would have been sitting there. It ain't like they was gonna ever move me back over there. Um, Man, 100 people could have been in the cell, not even know the phone was in there, because the hiding space, the Bama was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. So we made it happen, man. But man, shout out to Star, man. I'm glad he out here. I'm glad he doing well. I'm glad I get to spend time with him and see him. So yeah, man, beautiful thing, man. But like I say, the lesson is, man, when you got people in your life, man, and they show you who they are, as Maya Angelou would say, believe that. You know what I'm saying? Because they always show you who they are, man. So Star always showed me that he was solid. He's solid to this day. He one of my brothers to this day, and he will be. You know what I'm saying? As long as I'm breathing, man. So salute. But Anyway, man, I just wanted to share that with y'all, coming off this great extravaganza night, man, meeting all these people, seeing all these faces that showed up for this love, man, and I appreciate it. Y'all talk to me in the comments. I talk back. More videos coming. Stay tuned. I'm going to hit the membership videos as well. Give y'all some behind the scenes action. Y'all stay locked in, man. 2025 coming, man. We going hard in the paint, man. So be aware, be alert. Check your notifications. Make sure you sub. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, because we going for 200K. And we need to have that, man, by the middle of the year. Let's go. Let's get it. TBP Nation, stand up, man. We out here. Salute. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. Duck them hooks, man. Tell J. Paul come give me some of that money, since he getting it away with all that tomfoolery and phlegm.
The Banky special.
Yeah.
Pure delicious.
Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something, because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.